Hi everyone, my name is Tracy Newman, I'm from the Navigators Tarot and I'm here to do a feminine reading, see what's going on. With the masculine, I was asked to actually find out what the masculine actually thought about or was feeling about the feminine. Now, I'll do the same with the feminine and with the masculine, and we shall see what is going on. Lots about balance here for the feminine. Very balanced energies for the feminine. She's her own counselor, she knows who she is, and lots of abundance. And you know, there seems to be, the abundance card is coming up for everybody at the moment. And I feel like our abundance is starting to grow but not only in every way, shape or form. Our old way of viewing abundance in the 3D matrix world, of course, is no longer relevant as we move into these new earth energies. Our abundance lies in completely different ways than it ever did in the 3D matrix world, and we're starting to see that. You know, and that's happening on an inner level and also on an outer level. We're starting to see that our abundance is completely different, takes a different form than what it ever did to begin with. Queen of Air. So the feminine, oh, I've got two cards of abundance here, like, eights everywhere, and the crone. So she's really stepping into those beautiful crone energies, the feminine, of wisdom and unconditional love and deep wisdom, you know, and knowledge that comes from within. And also too, we have the Queen of Air, which is very much like a high priestessy type energy. She's very cutthroat. She knows exactly what she wants. She knows exactly who she is. And it's sort of like, and she knows actually how to go about obtaining what she wants. And you know, at this point in time, there is this contemplative energy of really sort of settling into manifesting what she needs and what she wants in this new earth that's coming through, and the new earth energies that are coming through. It's really interesting because last week I had kind of like this little breakdown, and so did a couple of friends of mine, about, you know, feeling that there was this feeling of we no longer wanted to be here anymore. Like we just didn't want to human anymore. We didn't want to be a part of any of the old world at all, and we just needed to remove ourselves from it completely. Like a bit of a death process that we were going through, and it was very real. And you know, we were all feeling it on a lot of different levels. And I think that that's what's going on at the moment for a lot of feminines, is that we really seriously just don't want any part of the 3D matrix world. I can't even look at it anymore, you know, like, and even though at the moment we haven't completely moved into these new earth energies, this death process is getting us ready to move into a completely different way of being, and a different paradigm, and a different way of, you know, looking at things. And so she's getting very, very clear about what is needed and what she wants, and it is absolutely nothing that it's all got to do with purpose. It's all got to do with mission and purpose, and it all has to do with spirit. And if anyone steps in front and says, well, you know, I'm not going to support you in that, or I'm just going to, you know, leave you, or just, you know, whatever, because you're no longer in this world that I live in, it's kind of like, well, then you need to go, you know. I need to move forward. Now, when I talk about the feminine and masculine energies, of course, the feminine and masculine resides within each and every single one of us, and depending on what is more dominant and relevant at this point in time for you is exactly what I'm sort of talking about. So any of us can step into the masculine or the feminine energies at any given moment. But this is definitely for a lot of people who house a lot of the feminine energy at this time. So yeah, there's a lot of heart structuring going on, like there's heart opening that is happening at the moment, because but not only that, there's also this sense of freedom, of breaking away from old mindsets and old ways of being. Really interesting stuff that's going on at the moment for the feminine. Yeah, so I'll just have another little look and see what else I can find. It's an opening up of every single, so it's like a Kundalini opening up of every single Kundalini energies that are coming up, rising up through, and just really activating every single one of our chakra systems. Stepping into, it's really interesting because we have the Emperor here and the King of Water. These are both very male energies, but this is also kind of what she is contemplating and what she needs from her divine masculine, which is the masculine to step into fully into his Emperor energies and to become more unconditionally loving. So this is also about her becoming more unconditionally loving towards herself and others, but also to requiring that from a projected masculine even. You know, if there are any masculines, I think the feminine is getting very clear about what is needed to move into these new earth energies. And if there is some sort of projected masculine, or even a masculine with the masculine within, this is what she needs. She needs complete support, and she needs absolute unconditional love. And that is exactly what she's looking for. So from within also will manifest itself on an outer level. So yeah, interesting stuff. Now, oh, here we go. Man holding a heart. See, this is what she needs. This just jumped out at me. This man holding a heart. So if there is any projected masculine, this is now looking at what she, you know, how she views the masculine. She views the masculine as a man holding a heart. The one she needs a man or a projected masculine. This is how she sees the masculine, as someone who is needing to actually open their heart towards her. And of course, once again, the masculine can reside within and without. So if this is a projected masculine, this is what she needs from the masculine. Someone who is very much able to open his heart to her in every way, shape and form. So in the past, the masculine has literally broken, you know, the heart of the feminine. And she's saying now that that is no longer going to be a part of her life. She holds her own heart safe, and it is not up for grabs anymore, not by the masculine, not by anybody. So, you know, she's wholly independent. She needs nobody. This is not about need. This is about more about moving into the more spiritual aspect, I guess. This is what is needed from the feminine, or from the masculine by the feminine, sorry. So there's also too a need for expression, you know, from the masculine. If there's any, and yeah, so she also the thing is, the feminine really does not need anybody. She is she's very well balanced. She's and she's got it all within her. So it's actually at this point in time for the feminine, it's not even really about a male or a masculine or a projected masculine. She's wholly and solely very, very balanced within. So basically, at this point in time, the the feminine really needs no masculine, is actually not even focused on him at all. She's focused on herself, where she's going, what she's doing, and how she has given herself up entirely to God. In fact, her divine masculine is Spirit, is God, is Jesus Christ. That is her divine masculine, is the Christ, completely, utterly. So that is how she is represented here. She is represented as the Queen, as the High Priestess as well. She holds her own crown. She has her own crown upon her head. And of course, her ultimate divine masculine is the Christ. And that is exactly who her divine masculine is at this time. And that's how she sees, that's how she views the divine masculine at this time. So for her, it's not about a projected 3D masculine. For her, it is about the masculine that resides within, which is that masculine Christ energy that resides within, and that the feminine is now completely has given herself to. The only masculine that the feminine has given herself to. Door to romance. The door to romance. If you notice, her heart is in a cage. She needs to be romanced. Because you see, for the feminine, the ultimate divine masculine is God. Christ. Is Christ. And he is the door to personal healing and happiness. And the beautiful goddess energies, which is those beautiful moon-like energies, the feminine energies, and the angel of love. Yeah. I can still hear helicopters. They are everywhere. I don't know why at the moment. She is her own door to personal healing and happiness. Because you see, the feminine now is in this state of being, you know. She's literally living at this time in a state of mission and purpose that has been gifted her by the divine. And if she's not doing that, she will be very soon, because that's where the feminine resides, with Spirit. She's given herself totally to Christ, those Christ-like energies, those Christ energies, and you know, and that's where she's at. And yeah, so anybody on her outer world will have to meet her there. Interesting stuff. Anyway, okay, so that's all I have for the feminine this week. I shall see you again next week. Okay, bye for now. If you haven't already, just hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you anon. Bye for now.